Most people who stall in their mid-career are not lazy. They're not underskilled, and they're usually not doing the wrong work. In fact, many of them are doing everything right. They're reliable. They're productive. They're often the person things fall back on. And yet, they stop moving forward. Early in your career, effort works. You learn faster, feedback is clearer, and progress feels linear. If you work harder, you usually move ahead. But at some point, that equation breaks. Not suddenly, quietly. You keep putting in effort, but the returns flatten. You stay busy, but your role doesn't expand in the way you expect. That's usually the point where people make the wrong move. They push harder. Most mid-career stagnation isn't caused by lack of effort. It's caused by misdiagnosis. People assume the solution is more output, more responsibility, more availability. But effort applied to the wrong constraint doesn't create movement. It reinforces the same ceiling. At this stage, progress is usually limited by one dominant constraint, not 5 problems, not vague politics. One primary limit that shapes how your work is seen and rewarded. It might be your role design. It might be how you're positioned. It might be the signals you're sending. Or it might be timing and context that has nothing to do with you personally. The problem is that these constraints often feel identical from the inside. You just feel stuck. If your responsibilities keep expanding, but your role doesn't, working harder doesn't free you. If your work is valued, but your voice doesn't shape decisions, more execution doesn't change perception. If your results are visible, but not legible to decision makers, effort accumulates without recognition. And sometimes you're doing the right work in the right way at the wrong moment in the system. None of that means you're broken. It means you're pushing against a limit you haven't named yet. I put together a short diagnostic guide for exactly this stage. Not tactics, not motivation, and not generic career advice. It's a clear framework to help you identify what is actually holding you back right now, so you stop confusing effort with progress. Once the constraint is clear, decisions become quieter and more deliberate. Reposition, reframe, wait, or leave. But you stop spinning. If this resonates, the guide is linked below. It's meant to be read in one sitting, and it's designed to give you clarity before you take your next step.